Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Janelle and I post makeup videos twice a week on Wednesdays and on Saturdays. So if you absolutely love your makeup, make sure that you subscribe and join the family here in Makeup Land. Today's makeup is going to be a summery makeup look. I'm going to go in with some color on my eyes for a change today. I haven't done color in a little while. It's going to be full coverage still because I love my full coverage beat. For my eyes, I'm going to be working from the JUVIA'S Wahala 2 eyeshadow palette. This is what the palette looks like. A nice, colorful, beautiful eyeshadow palette. Perfect for summer looks. So with that said, let me just get my primer on. Let me get some makeup on my face. For primer, I'm going to go in with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. This primer is a gripping primer. It dries down nice and tacky on the skin, and that is what really grips the makeup. There's no slipping and sliding of the makeup throughout the day or throughout the night if you're getting ready for a night out. For my foundation today, I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty Full Filter Luminous Matte Foundation in the shade Nutmeg. I'm going to go in with a Real Technique sponge and start to blend that foundation out. This foundation is so beautiful. It dries down matte on the skin, but there's this nice healthy look to the skin. That's the reason why it's called a luminous matte foundation. All right, we are blended out and look at that. So beautiful. I absolutely love that Huda Beauty Full Filter foundation. I'm going to do some concealing and highlighting. Today, this is the first time I'm going in with the Revlon Colorstay Full Coverage Concealer. I have it in the shade number 70 Nutmeg. So let's see what this is like. It's nice and creamy. The shade looks good. I like to conceal my mustache. Highlight the center of my forehead. Down the bridge of my nose. And then a little bit on my chin. Since this is the first time I'm using this concealer, I don't know how quickly it's going to dry down. So I'm just going to go in immediately with a callus sponge and start to blend that concealer out, starting at my chin. Then onto my forehead, in some gentle patting motions, so that I can control where that concealer goes. Down the bridge of my nose. Then onto the under eye, starting on the outside, the perimeter of the under eye. This concealer feels like if it dries down quickly, so you have to work quick with this, but it's blended out. Alright, that blended out beautifully, but as I said, I could feel it drying down quickly, so just make sure you apply the concealer and go in and blend it out immediately. But I like the shade, I like the way how it blended out. It's full coverage, nice and creamy, looks beautiful on the skin. I'm going to do some contouring of my face, and I'm going to go a little bit darker with my contour today. I'm going in with the black Opal stick foundation in the shade Ebony Brown. It looks dark, but trust me when I tell you, it blends out to a beautiful contour shade. To blend the contour out, I'm going in with the BH Cosmetic number 3 brush. Starting at my cheekbones and working that contour upwards so that the cheekbones always look nice and sculpted, nice and lifted. You know, I'm just working it backwards into my hairline. I'm just making sure that I marry my concealer into that contour. Alright, so we are nicely contoured. That black Opal stick foundation is so good and it comes in so many shades and I absolutely love it as a contour. To set my concealer down, I'm going in with my favorite setting powder at the moment, which is the JUVIA'S Place I Am Magic setting powder in the shade Gobi. I'm going to dip my sponge into the powder, dab the excess off on the back of my hand, then go in and set. And I'm basically setting down all of the areas that I would have gone in with that concealer. You know, really making sure to push that powder in. I highlighted down the bridge of my nose, so I'm going to go in and just make sure to set that area down as well. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Pressed Powder in the shade 365 Nutmeg. I like to go in with my sponge first and really work that powder in to the foundation. Then I like to switch to a brush. This is a BH Cosmetics #1 brush. And then just go in and really smooth that area in. For my bronzer, I'm going to do a bit of bronzing now. You know I love my bronzer. I'm going in with the JUVIA'S bronzer. This is the dark kit. And I'm going in on an Ashley Lee P04 brush. And I'm going to mix the two shades together. You know, I'm just going to warm up the face, warm up the perimeter of the face. I'm going to go in with the lighter shade of the bronzer and just use that to sculpt my nose out. You know, just really taking my time to work that bronzer in so that the nose doesn't look harsh. I really don't like a harsh nose shaping, a nose contour. Alright guys, so I did my brows off camera just to save a little bit of time. To prime my eyes for the eyeshadow, I went in with the JUVIA'S Eye Prep, Eye Prime, Eye Primer. This one, I'm using it in shade number 2. Now, as I said, for eyeshadow, we are going in with the JUVIA'S Wahala 2 eyeshadow palette. So let me just jump in. I'm going to go blue on the eye today. Blue, nice and summery. I'm going to start by dipping into this teal color called Jealous in the palette. And I'm going to work that in my crease and a little higher up as a transition. It's looking a little bit more green, but that's okay. I'm going to go in with another blue shade to deepen up the crease a little bit more and get that blue look that I want. I just want to have this as a nice soft transition shade. And the brush that I'm going in with is the Morphe M434 blending brush. I'm going to switch to another Morphe M434 brush and dip into this beautiful blue shade in the palette. It's called Dream. And I'm going to work that a little lower in the crease and on the outer edge of the eye. Now for my lid, there's this absolutely stunning blue shimmer shade in the palette. It's called Hater, and I'm going to work that on my crease, not on my crease, on my lid. This color is so stunning. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm in love with this shade. I'm just going to go back in with the color called Dream and just reblend the outer edge of the eye. For my lower lash line, I'm going to go back into the teal color called Jealous. That color right there, and work that on my lower lash line. Alright, so we're done with the palette for now. Not a single bit of fallout. And that shimmer shade on the lid, I think it's called, what's it called? Hater. So beautiful. But we have to come back and do an inner corner highlight to finish the eyes off. But I'm just going to pop a pair of lashes on. For lashes, I'm going to go in with the Eyelure X Talia Power Play Lash. I already took them out of the package. Alright guys, so I popped my lashes on. They're nice and subtle, nice and short, nice and wispy, just the way how I like them. I'm going to put some blush on. For blush, I'm going to go light pink. Since we have so much going on with the eyes, I don't want a blush that is too powerful. I'm going to go for the MAC Sheer Tone Blush in the shade Pinch Me. And I'm going in on my Real Techniques 400 blush brush. To finish off the inner corner of the eye and to make that area pop, I'm going to dip into my Maybelline Master Chrome in Molten Gold. This is a highlighter. And that just opens up the eyes, gives it a little pop, looks cute. I'm also going to run that highlighter down the bridge of my nose. On the tip as well. For my setting spray, because it's time to set, I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. And if you've been around here for a while, you know I like to go in and do a final step to make sure my under eyes look nice and smooth, nice and matte, nice and highlighted. So I'm going to go in with the Morphe M554 brush. It's a paddle brush. Dip it into my Juvia's Place setting powder, shake the excess off, and then just go in and apply under my eyes. All right, as you can see, that just nicely smooths out the under eye and it looks so smooth. That's all I can say. So smooth, nice and matte, nice and bright, nice and highlighted. I'm going to do a lip now. For my lips, I'm going to go in with the NYX lip liner in the shade Hot Cocoa. It's a brown liner. And as you can see, I really filled in my top lip with that liner. For my lipstick, I'm going to use a Merit Beauty signature lipstick in the shade Slip. It's a nice brown nudie shade. This is like the perfect everyday nude. I'm going to top it with a gloss. However, you know I love a gloss. This is the LA Colors High Shine Shea Butter Lip Gloss. It smells delightful and it has so much shine to it. That just makes the lips look nice and juicy, nice and plump. Alright guys, and that is my nice, quick and easy summery makeup look. I absolutely love the JUVIA'S Wahala 2 palette. It normally goes out of stock, but I used it today because I saw that JUVIA'S did a restock on the palette, and I think this is one of the best summer palettes that they have out there. Today I tried the Revlon Colorstay Full Coverage Concealer for the first time. Absolutely love it. But as I said, it dries down a little bit quickly, so make sure you go in and blend your concealer out as fast as possible so that you have no issues. I paired the blue eyes with a nude lip since we have so much going on the eyes. Just a nice muted nude lip. So I hope you guys like the makeup look. Drop me a comment. Let me know if I use any products in my routine that you use in your routine. If you're going to be trying the Revlon concealer, if you're going to pick up the JUVIA'S Wahala 2 palette, or even the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Foundation, this foundation is so good. Alright guys, so I hope you had fun hanging out with me. I want you to take care. I want you to be fabulous. Have a fantastic week wherever you are. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.